What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Blair.
And I'm Joe.
What's up, man? We're just gonna get into it.
Yeah.
Because I'm angry today.
You're angry?
Yeah, I'm always angry.
About what? What happened? Is it traffic? Is it parking? Bro, when I saw the parking outside, I was like, motherfucker. No, you said that the parking was bad. I'm like, God fucking damn it. This is one thing that makes my blood boil is that shit.
Before we get into it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, this is rude.
We got our
Hey, y'all.
We got our first guest in a very long time. Who you be?
I'm ready.
Oh, gosh.
Welcome to the show, Rebby.
Wait, what is it?
Thank you.
Hold on. I know we're everywhere right now. I just noticed your pants is different colors.
That's right. Yeah, they're two-tone jeans.
Whoa.
Pretty sick, right?
I literally just noticed that. Yo, son, whoa.
Two tones?
Two-tone jeans.
Do you also wear mixed max shocks with that? Mixed max shocks?
Say it 5 times fast.
No, I can't.
Mixed max socks.
Yeah, I can't even say it the first time.
Mixed max.
You do it.
Mixed match shot.
Yeah.
Shocks.
Sucks.
Suddenly I'm
Mix
Sean
matched
Connery.
sucks. There it is.
Gosh. Well, thank you for coming on our lovely podcast.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, for anyone that's listening, like the 7 listeners we have, she flew in from Ireland. But she's super Americanized. But her accent's there. So,
Are you Irish?
I'm not
she wearing
Irish.
green? Okay.
she's supposed to say that. I had a cool story for you. God damn it.
Let's hear the cool story.
Yeah, God damn. Of course, that's fucked up. I feel like that's kind of racist of me. I just went Ireland because of her
Oh my
hair.
God, no, you're not the first one. Somebody,
damn,
Red hair and green shirt.
what was it, in an acting class once, they were like, oh, it's the, gosh, I don't even remember what the term was now, but it was like the Irish angst or something. Or like an emotion I portrayed in a scene, and I was like, what do you mean Irish? Because the character wasn't even Irish.
Oh, God.
He's like, well, your hair. I was like, oh, I dye it. I'm not of any Irish descent.
I'm a little bit Irish, and I use that to my advantage when I do the Irish exit. It's my favorite thing to do.
You're pretty good at the Irish accent.
Very good.
Now it's Irish, Sunny. Oh, fuck. That sounds more like a pirate.
I feel like all I know how to
Irish.
say is like pub. Like
Pub.
Going to the pub.
Yeah, going to the pub.
Thomas Shelby. Fuck. Yeah, I'm done. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing.
Aren't y'all actors? What the fuck?
No. No, I'm not an actor.
I didn't take my dialect
Yeah,
class.
we're actually not actors.
Wait, so back to the parking situation.
What about it?
Because wait, do you drive?
I do drive.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, I do.
That's a
I
fucking
drive
lie.
my high school car, as Blair
Yes.
saw. He parked it for me today.
Yes.
So gracious.
The way she did it, I was like, okay, you're gonna have to reverse in. And she like looks, and she's like, well, I think I could just go. I'm better at coming out backwards. I was like, yeah, but there's a slope. It's just easier to like come out forward. And she was
Well,
like,
I would think it's harder to back in down that. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's the coming out part I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking for that. And she just, her tone was just like, yeah, I can't, I'll do it for you. She's like, okay, thanks, great.
True, yeah, like
She's like, yeah, got him. See, ladies,
Got what I
that's how
wanted.
you do it. Got another boy to do whatever you want. She's like, I don't know how to do it. Okay, thanks. She's like, what?
What's your high school car? What kind of car is it?
It's a Honda Civic.
Hell yeah, that
allegedly.
shit's still rolling.
Allegedly,
Oh
guys.
yeah, there's like
we don't know
122,000
who's out
miles
there.
on it still.
You said what? How many miles?
122,000 miles.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I'm at 160,000, but
Oh,
I do
wow.
DoorDash. So that's
Okay,
fine.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I was gonna say parking doesn't bother you, does it? Just because you DoorDash so much, you're pretty much a professional at it. You have to be.
I am a professional driver because of DoorDash. I feel like I'm a better driver than most people.
Have you ever gotten into an accident doing that?
Coming out of a parking lot, yeah. And it happened yesterday.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So I was I always back in so I can just zoom out. And I was parked, my right side was parked very close to the wall, the retainer wall. So then when I moved forward to take a right out the parking structure, I scraped the side of my car. That's the second time that's
shit.
happened.
I did that literally 6 months ago.
Yeah. So my
dad
right side of
fell.
my car is like definitely shitty, but I'm like, it's whatever. It gets the job done.
It's all cosmetic. Yeah.
Anything to deliver the food.
Yeah, I didn't get this money because one day this will pay off, and I'll be like, damn, look at that, boy. Now I'm upgraded to probably another Honda, really. Even if I make it, it'd just be another
Wait, what
Honda.
type of Honda?
Honda Accord 2-door coupe.
Nice.
Allegedly. Don't be trying to like come after me, guys.
Oh man, I drive a Chevy and my check engine light just popped up on yesterday.
Man.
I'm like, God damn it.
You know what's on my dash is the TPS, like the tire pressure. All of it just like died, I guess. I've been trying to get it fixed, and they're like, honestly, like it's not a big deal. Just check it every now and then before you get on the freeway.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what mine is on right now too. I know why. It's because my two back tires, the inside are worn off. The outside of those tires are still good, but my mechanic was like, I mean, your car is it's not a 4-wheel drive, so like those back tires are not really doing much. But like, yeah, I haven't changed them since I got it. So now they're at their point. So the stupid sign's just sitting there, and I'm like, I'll just.
You always got to rotate your tires.
Yeah, that's very true. I just need.
I never do it anyway. Yeah, I'm really lazy with my car stuff.
It sucked.
I don't think most people do that. And most people don't go to the dentist. And I went to the dentist forever ago. And
is that why you're mad? Why are you mad?
No, I just wanted to start off the show like
just angry.
That's also why I didn't butt in. I was like, oh shit.
She's like, oh shit.
I'm ready.
Which, by the way, how do you feel about sitting next to Barbara? Baby Barbara?
Oh, this is Barbara.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like she needs
careful.
some lotion, and she might have some jaundice, judging by the yellow.
God damn, that's a big word.
Yeah.
What is jaundice?
It's
like
this
yellow
yellowing. Yeah, it's like a yellow. I actually had it when I was born.
Whoa.
It's like when your skin and your eyes are yellow, and you literally like need sunlight. Like that's the only cure for it.
So
my
really?
mom literally, she put me on a windowsill in the hospital like a plant. That's what did it.
My baby will grow into a shiny bright star.
Photosynthesis.
Yeah,
Well, you know
Whoa.
what, when I see it.
That's great. So you look like a mutant baby?
What power did you have?
No offense. I'm just very curious of what.
Right? You know, I did used
this
to be
looked
able
like.
to control my dreams. Maybe that was the power that I
What
got
the
from it.
actual fuck?
Whoa.
Yeah, like when I was like in elementary school, I remember I used to have dreams that I was flying like all the time, and I could literally be conscious in the dream and be like, okay, I'm gonna fly over this now, and now I want to do this, and then I'd wake up and be like, wow, that was so fun, I can't wait to do it tomorrow night.
Oh God!
And you did it tomorrow night, and you're like, "Oh, I'm back in that dream."
And I did it tomorrow night.
Holy shit! I can't. Yeah, I cannot control my dreams at all.
Yeah, I
they
can't
just happen.
anymore. It was like a phase.
Oh, interesting.
Her powers faded when she got
Exactly.
You
When I
need
got
to go out in the
sunlight.
sun. Yeah.
So like, damn you, mom, damn you, gosh, damn it.
Back to the caves so you can
Right.
regain your powers. Yes.
So, where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
Oh, where
Yes.
crazy people live.
Yes,
crazy
we're all
state.
the crazy people.
Oh, and there's also the I just found out there's the law, stand your ground law in Florida.
What that?
It just means that
You can just shoot people.
pretty much,
Yeah.
kind of like Texas. I think Texas has that same thing. I'm sure once we clip this, someone will come like, "Yo, you guys are fucking stupid!" Like, "No, that's not what it is." Blah, blah, like, you know.
All I have to say.
But something like that. Ooh, yeah. Tell us, Florida lady.
All I have to say is I would never live there again.
Wait, what part did you stay?
Fort Lauderdale,
Oh,
like the
I heard it's
Broward
like,
County
oh,
area.
yeah, it's a different world up there. I heard.
Yeah, they say it's funny. They say South Florida is like a piece of New York City that broke off and floated down because it's so different from the rest of Florida. Because the rest is like just more south, you know, like the South.
I also heard that because it's funny you said the New York thing is that during the winter of New York, all the New Yorkers come down to Florida, so they have
they
a term that they're called snowbirds, and they come down there. Yeah, they migrate.
Sense,
yeah, it's a working title for a movie. It's already copyrighted, so don't waste your time trying to take it.
Don't
guys.
try to write that script.
No, yeah, don't try to write that. It's already a work in progress.
Do all the spring breakers come to your town, Fort Lauderdale? That just sounds so familiar.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah, a
usually?
lot of
That's
spring
Daytona,
breakers
bruh.
do. Yeah, Daytona too. But yeah,
Oh.
Fort Lauderdale, Miami. I mean, Florida in general. There's beaches on both sides, so it's a big popular spring break
I gotta
area.
ask her. You're gonna laugh. So
Oh, I think I already know what you're gonna say.
No.
Okay.
No. So I had. She's never gonna listen to this. So there's a girl that I was going on a date with, you know, and she's from Miami or whatever.
Yeah.
And
No,
she was yeah. She
No,
was,
no, this is
Now you know where this is going. She was telling me. Oh wait, are you familiar with Miami though? Like
I was born in Miami.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Miami girl. Okay. And she was she was new to actors. She's never talk to an actor. She's like, because guys in Miami are totally different. There's no actors out there like that. And so I was explaining to her acting and stuff like that, and she said that you could tell wealthy men out here versus like Miami. Like there's a difference. Like she could tell there's a difference. Like she knows which guys has money, like legit money. Whereas in Miami, like a lot of guys have the same type of like Lambo, but you don't know who actually like really has that. And one of their job titles, pretty much almost every guy in like Miami or Florida, she said they're all entrepreneurs, but you never know like what they do as entrepreneur.
Interesting.
So would you say that's true? You being from Florida?
Gosh, I mean, I didn't date until I came out to California, so.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I went on like one blind date with a guy in Florida in high school, and it was terrible.
Oh, shit.
And he wasn't
Florida
even from
guys.
Florida, so.
Oh,
yeah.
blind date.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Wait, how'd that, okay. How'd that
That was
go?
my high school friend set that up. That was her boyfriend's at the time friend that he lived with, because they were at our school for like a tennis program. And yeah, I just remember we all went to the movies. It was a double date.
Ooh,
and the
double
power
date.
went out during the movies because there was a hurricane.
Oh, goddamn
Classic
Floridans.
Florida, yeah.
Did the fucking like the windows shut like locked in and all that? This is
I just
emergency.
remember sitting in the dark, and the guy next to me was like, "I like it better this way," and I was like, I really wish the movie would come back on. And I still remember the movie. It was The Intern. Do you remember that?
No,
I cannot remember who was in it. I think it was like Vince Vaughn and like.
Oh yeah, no, Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Yep, for the Google thing.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It's like, why did we even go to see that?
Wait, so this was all in Florida, right?
That was in Florida.
What's the craziest shit that you've seen in Florida when you were there?
Oh my God.
With your own eyes. I've heard all the stories, but like.
Yeah, with my own eyes, my neighbor actually.
I just like how you just instantly had it. Like every Florida.
My
has a story.
neighbor, I don't know, we didn't really know them that well. It was at my mom's place, and the police would come to their house a lot. And this one time the police came, and the guy ran up to the roof to try to get away from them. Like he was just standing on the shingles.
Oh, God. Okay.
And they're like, "Sir, you need to come down." We never knew what happened, but my mom always thought he ran like some drug ring out of his house or something.
Crazy.
So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
that was pretty
Speaking
wild.
of drugs, I was listening. So I go to the gym at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
oh my God, you're one of those people.
Yeah. Whoa,
He's one of those people.
You're one of those.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, no, it's a discipline thing, you know?
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah, so I don't
for you.
literally go at 5. I get out of my bed at 5 and I stretch.
Okay.
And I'm leaving my place about like 5:20. So I get to the
Okay,
gym to about like
nice.
maybe 5:40.
Wow.
Whatever.
No, but
great.
his sleep schedule. Let's break this down real quick.
Yeah,
sorry about your story.
Yeah, I need to know.
But this man, he can. You like sleep at least 4 times through the day. That
Yeah.
you have like that sleep cycle. So I think that's why you can wake up early. If you did it like if you were up all day,
Yeah.
and then slept until 5 o'clock, I don't think you'd be able to do it.
I don't know. I fall asleep everywhere too.
Yeah, exactly.
Really? Oh my
Exactly.
gosh,
Yeah.
that's my dad. Same
Yeah.
thing. He only sleeps like 5-6 hours a night. So
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. No, I can.
God, I
As soon
can't
as I hop in the
function
car,
like
I can fall asleep. But like, so my
Micro naps through
friends,
the day.
they've been. They'll like say like it's weird. Like I'll fall asleep in the car, but as soon as we get there, I'll wake up as if like I never fell asleep.
Oh my God.
100%. I've been in so many Ubers with this man. Yeah, we literally get down and he folds his arms and then just like dozes off. And I'm like, how? How is he doing it?
God.
And then the minute I put the music down, I like make it super quiet. And then the minute I kind of like pull up, and then maybe it's putting it in park, you just know, you go, okay. And then he's just awake. I'm like, how does he know?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's like a GPS tracker. Like the minute you arrived, it's like, ding.
All right, we're here. Let's go. We're
You
here,
can
man.
control your dreams too.
Wild. Yeah, right.
Oh, time to go.
Do you have jaundice? You don't even know.
I'm in my dream like, all right, guys, I'll see you in about a couple hours. All right, have fun. Have fun.
Wait, yeah. So who is this? What is happening here?
Oh, baby Barbara.
Yeah.
She we got her from a farmer's market.
Oh.
Joe had texted me a picture of her. And he said something like, it was cool or whatever. And I was like, oh, that is cool. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, we could get that for like a skit. And I was like, yo, let's get it. think you got it for like $25 or something.
Yeah, $20.
Nice.
But it's really old.
Yeah, the guy.
At this point, it's a lot older than what the guy told us now.
Yeah, the guy bought it from me. He's like, yeah, it's 100 years old, and I found her on the side of the road
In Malibu.
In Malibu.
So she was a
Bougie.
fancy
God,
bitch.
yeah,
She was fancy. Look at that.
She's not supposed to have crack skin.
Yeah, yeah. Look, hey,
Watch what happens when she lays
what?
down.
Oh God.
Yes.
No. Oh.
Time to go to
I don't
sleep.
know why dolls creep me the fuck out. Like,
Oh, did
Yeah.
you see the one behind you today?
there's one behind me. Oh God, yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't know what it is. It's like dolls and then animatronics at Disney World.
Oh, well, yeah, those are
Same
terrifying.
creepy level. Yeah.
So you seen Five Nights at
that's
Freddy?
that.
I haven't. No,
Oh,
no.
it's so good.
But like, why would I? If it's
I'm so bad. She's like,
Do you hate clowns too?
what?
You said clowns? Is it your
Clowns
fears?
are, I don't know. Dolls are worse than clowns.
Dolls,
but, like,
animatronics.
that is pretty creepy. Yeah, dolls,
Interesting.
animatronics, anything that's like supposed to replicate something real but is obviously fake. Just like
Yeah.
for some reason, like just to my core, I'm like, like something's off. Even ever since I was a baby, like my mom said I would scream at Disney World, like at the Country Bears thing that they have when they do the live performance.
Yeah.
She said I would like scream and like my veins would pop out of my
God.
neck.
I don't
She
know
knew
what
it was
it
Chuck E.
is.
Cheese.
Oh my
like a
God.
zombie.
Oh yeah, Chuck E. Cheese is so creepy. I
She's pretty
can't.
cool. Pretty cool. But what I wanted to say about that, the drug thing, was on the
yeah.
radio. So I listen to the radio now in the morning
Oh
times.
wow. Oh my God. How old are you?
32. Yeah.
Wakes up at 5,
I feel
listens to the
like
Oh,
every-
radio.
yeah, it's kind of like an old person thing. Yeah.
Does your back hurt too?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, when I wake up in the morning, it does. But that's because, like, my bed is a piece of shit, actually.
Oh my God.
I don't have
old,
coffee or
Blair.
nothing. I don't have coffee or nothing.
Just slow realization how old we're getting.
No, okay. I'm gonna finish the drug thing. But however, speaking of the old thing,
Yeah.
I was walking out of my room like an hour ago, and I was telling August, I was like, you're getting old when you get excited about vitamins that are coming tomorrow. Yes. All right. Cause I paid for some vitamins that are coming, and I'm really excited.
Are they
That-
gummy?
Well, that's good.
Yeah. You know I can't swallow
Yeah, I know.
pills.
I That's what, like, I knew.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
They're,
He needs gummies
they're
too.
fiber and probiotics,
Okay,
Good
nice.
gut health.
There
know?
you go.
Yeah, I eat like
Well,
shit.
good for you.
So I work out, but eat like shit. So no abs. But anyways, so on the
drug
radio.
story.
So the reason why I'm listening to radio is because I listen to my Spotify way too much that the musics are starting to get overplayed. So I purposely ignore listening to it in the morning times. Like once I get to the gym, then I will. But from the car, I just try not to. I just listen to the radio.
Interesting.
And then also too, sometimes the radio will kind of mention something that I probably would have just never heard, even from amongst my friends. So there was a story about this guy that was doing some sketchy stuff at the crib in California, and he was being rude to his neighbor. And one day he kept like throwing stuff like in his neighbor's yard. The neighbor called the cops, and the cops were there for that. However, they discovered some stuff which pretty much made them like, okay, now we got to search your house because we're noticing some smells and stuff like that. Why is there black stuff around your windows? And long story short, this guy had, I think it was meth or no, mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
He had $8 million worth of shrooms.
What?
Mushrooms growing in his basement.
Oh my God.
8 million worth.
Wow.
Imagine
That's like
just you as a drug dealer, that's just gone. Like 8 million. And then
Crazy.
on top of that, just imagine like you got to that point because obviously you were doing some selling and buying and then growing and selling.
Right.
So all those people that are like, you're an $8 million shrooms company, quote unquote, that is now gone. So anybody that was getting shrooms from you is like, well, fuck,
Is
there
that
goes my guy.
how The Last of Us started?
Fuck.
Have you seen that?
Yes, but no.
I haven't seen
It's
it.
like the mushrooms overtake society.
It's the cordyceps. Yeah, that's what it's. The cordyceps.
Yeah.
It's a whole different. No, not exactly that. But yes,
Wrong mushroom.
Yeah. Wrong mushroom. It's a whole
That's
thing.
wild, though. Wow.
Yeah, $8 million
God.
worth.
God
So that's why I bring that up.
Mushroom drug pin.
Yeah,
Kingpin.
fuck, man.
Also, people have basements in LA.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of LA,
Okay.
yeah. If you go to like Sonoma or like way
Somewhere in
going,
the- yeah,
going.
in the
You have to
mountains.
really go Chino Hills. Yeah, people can have basements.
Okay.
It kind of depends though too, because the earthquakes.
Right,
but,
that's what I was thinking.
Just kind of depends.
Until you just mentioned that, I'm like, I kind of forgot about basements. Until I like go home,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, basements
That's
exist.
There's this thing basement. This is where I
Yeah,
can
don't
keep.
you guys in Nebraska have basements for tornadoes? And
Yeah.
Yes.
stuff like
Oh, look
that,
at you
right?
out here.
Yes.
Look at out here.
I feel like that's
Wait,
the
did you tell
scariest
her?
natural disaster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I was like, what the
Nebraska
fuck?
household.
I mean, you told me you were from Nebraska.
Oh well, damn! I didn't think you remembered. Fucking Christ!
I'm not 32.
Speaking of, back to wow, what is she talking shit? Back to hometowns. How'd you feel about GTA 6?
Oh, I was,
GTA
I was about to
6.
ask that too.
Wait, hold on! Don't tell it. You know what
Yeah.
GTA is?
Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
The game? You've never heard of the game?
No, I know like the game, but I don't know anything like
So
did something
GTA
happen?
6 is taking place in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
that's news to me.
Oh, God. Oh man. No, I was gonna ask you. You know, what's your thoughts on it? If it was like,
I mean, if
lined up with
anything,
Florida people.
That makes sense.
Yep. Because I think 4 was New York, 5 was kind of like
Okay.
LA based, and then this
Got
most
it.
recent
Is
one
Florida.
is
I
all
mean,
Florida.
They might as well.
And the trailer for it is actually like real videos, like from TikTok and stuff of like
Oh,
of
okay.
people
Oh my
in
God.
like Florida people.
No way.
And stuff. So yeah, they made the game based off like the trailer at least based off that.
Wow,
So-
that's crazy. Now I'm gonna have to look it up later when I get home.
You should feel proud.
Right? So proud.
Goes my people.
Yeah, representing my home state.
Ooh. What were you doing during the bath salts incident?
Oh my God.
When that,
I literally had that
Whoa.
incident
Yeah, sorry.
listed on my cover fly as like from South Florida. Has no affiliation with the zombie bath salts man of the 2012 escapade.
That was 2012. God damn.
yeah.
The Ulta, right? Or was it Ultra? Ultra's the makeup store. The Ultra escapade.
What were you doing during the time? You just
Oh my God. I think I was like a sophomore in high school. So
wait. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So hearing that,
So that
out
was,
loud,
2012.
But like knowing 2012, I was in college.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait a second, how old are you?
Oh yeah, I was like
I'm a
17.
wee
What?
Yeah, I was just in high school. I remember, I think my mom told me about it. She's always good about telling me about like just bad, disturbing news.
Oh God.
That's kind of her thing. We joke about it. It's made me very like safe because of it, but I feel like I know a little too much about certain things.
Did your mom watch the news? Like has it on every night?
She reads a lot of articles. She gets a lot of, or she loves like investigation discovery. That's her favorite wind down channel at the end of the day. Watching murder investigations and other crazy things. So yeah, the zombie man thing was wild. I remember seeing photos too of the guy whose face got eaten. And I think his
I don't think
eye
I
got
ever
sucked
saw
out or
that.
something. Yeah,
Whoa.
like his eye's missing, like half
Ugh.
his cheek is missing. Like,
Ugh.
yeah.
What the fuck? That's
do
crazy,
bath
bro.
salts.
Wait, what did you say? What?
His eye was missing, and
But
like,
you
half
said
his
what
cheek-
salt?
Oh, don't do bath salts.
Oh, they said donkey bath salts. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
I was like, what? That's what? That's the name.
Also that.
That's the name. I want to get back to you know what? You know what we didn't do, Joe?
What was that?
We didn't even like really check in. Fuck, I feel bad.
About
How's your
what?
day going?
My day?
Yeah, how was your
Aw,
day?
I love this
Yeah, that's so
moment.
fucked up. I just really realized that.
Yeah, you were just like,
doesn't
I'm
even
angry.
matter.
Yeah, I'm angry. No, how was your day?
Fuck my day.
Fuck your day. Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids, bro.
Allegedly. Totally just kidding. Yeah,
It's been, oh, dude, like,
oh yeah, here we go.
it's nothing that big, but I think last time I talked to you, I was like, I wanted to start going to the gym in the morning, and I started doing that. But I
5
noticed.
o'clock? Hey, my
No.
boy.
Don't fuck that.
I
I woke up like I wake wake up like 40 minutes earlier. That's about it. I'm not waking up at fucking 5, bro.
5's way too early.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
If someone paid you like $10,000.
I think then.
No. Oh, but here's the thing. Though. I started going like 30 minutes before, and then there's this guy always on. Like my apartment gym's always so small, and I only use the one machine, or like that's the main one that I want to use. And he was always there. I was like, "You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!" And then each day I started going like 10 minutes earlier, and he was still there. I'm like, "You fuck, you fuck!" And then so I woke up like even 20 minutes earlier than that. So like I woke up a whole hour before work. I was like, "God damn!" Or when I usually would wake up.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't there. But he just didn't come in that day. So I'm like, God damn it. I wanted him to come in. Me using the machine. I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
that's
you
right,
know what
motherfucker.
you have to do? You just got to put an out of order sign on that machine. Until you get it.
That's right, motherfucker.
That's right, motherfucker. And then just walk in and start using it. It's like, whoa. Got him.
So yeah, what else happened today?
Oh, so other than that, so did the gym, but then I noticed like, there's all these holiday parties like at work and stuff, which is cool.
Yeah.
But like I always eat so shitty, and like they laid out there was like salads and stuff. There was like other things, but my ass is gonna eat all those donuts right there. Like you can't set that shit out and not expect me to eat that. And it's been like that all week. Like I've had like at least 3 holiday parties like at work. So I've just been eating really bad, but like trying to go to the gym. So like
it's the effort that counts.
Exactly.
So.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
see you. And she does too.
Don't boost his head up. Baby Barbara sees you, Joe.
I'm like more scared after touching her.
You're cursed now. You're welcome.
What about you, Remy? How was your day?
My day was good. I just signed a contract with Avant Artists, so I have an agent now.
Oh, congrats!
Awesome. Yeah,
good.
thank you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Your
it's across the board
first
representation. So.
Agent in a long time, or
Yeah, first like agent with a contract, believe it or not.
okay, big timer.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you.
We're out here flexing.
Feels very legitimate. I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, and I feel ready this time. I think that was a big thing that set me apart from places earlier, was like not really knowing enough of the business side of all of this, and of course you need that to get to where you want to go and to make the best connections and things like that. So over the past year I've really been working on that side of my artistic journey. Yeah, so it felt
So you left OnlyFans, awesome.
right, so I left
Just allegedly,
OnlyFans,
guys.
never had OnlyFans.
Yeah, allegedly. never. Someone's gonna be like, really?
I do though.
Nice, yeah, we'll drop it in the comments below.
I guess what we were talking about earlier too is like you were talking about your Instagram handles, and like you had to you don't have 2, you just have the one.
Yeah, I just have the one.
Did your agency want that before like they signed you and stuff? Did they care about that?
I mean, there's
curiosity.
a part of one of the casting sites. I had to set up like 6 different casting profiles. I don't know if it's the same for you.
Hashtag
Yeah,
dropped
it's-
like 1,000.
Yeah,
So fucking
yeah.
Goddamn.
But through one of them, there was like a social media thing. It's all optional, though. I don't think it really matters. I would say it only really matters for like the like mainstream stuff that's trying to get views. That's where the influencers start acting and stuff to pull the views. But yeah, they don't seem to care about followers, which. I mean, thank God, because I don't have that many.
How many do you got?
Like
Don't nobody want to be in your life.
1,315.
I got like 500 or something.
Got more than her, but they don't talk to me. They don't talk to me for shit.
You're like, that's cute.
But no, congrats. That's awesome.
Thank you.
You
Yeah,
got
very excited.
and they're representing you across the board.
Yeah, so voiceover, commercial, and print, theatrical.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And you have a manager too?
No manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it feels right to not have one. Just to like be clear, have the agency, have that communication, just keep it very like base layer.
Yeah.
Knowing what's going on and seeing how it goes too. I don't want to overcomplicate with like another person, and then it's just more commission that gets taken too, of course. So
Obviously.
yeah. So
It does
that's
suck.
that's part of my.
Yeah.
I'm working on my business side.
My manager.
all working out.
Yeah, I have a manager and an agent, and but they're pretty much the same thing. So they and when I say the same thing, they literally are the same thing. They're one big family.
Awesome.
So the girl that's my manager used to work for my agency, and she broke off to just become a manager. However, the owner of the agency and her are best friends. So they literally just kind of share the same people.
That's amazing.
And when she announced that she was, becoming a manager, I was like, oh, that's my opportunity to get a manager. But then I was like, yeah, it makes sense because, like, she already knows me. She's already seen my acting. So, sure. So, yeah, it's literally all the same thing.
If anyone is excited about you, I think that is like total reason to be with them, to like create a team with them and have them represent you. You want people who are excited about you.
Like super long.
Yeah,
super
that's
long.
Great. That's really great.
So and I don't plan on leaving. I know there are times where people like, I'm gonna jump ship, which that happened during the strike. Is like a lot of the actors left our agency because they thought that like the agency wasn't getting them in anywhere, but they didn't understand that no, everyone is getting affected slowly, but everyone is. So yeah, I've been with them since 2019. I'm like, I'm solid, I'm locked in.
That's great.
Because they communicate and the way they have it structured is like, so yeah, the good old strike. Feels good to give back, which I ended up getting emails saying like, hey, we got to do check-ins because things are like really gearing up. We want to make sure like you're solid for coming into next year, which by the way, did your agency mention to you about the new app, the new casting?
Cast It?
No.
No?
Oh, I hate that. I fucking hate Cast It.
What's the other one? Because I know there was another one that I did have to sign up with since I had to do
casting app?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you already
It's
on there?
literally called casting app.
Yeah, it's literally called casting app.
It's pretty nice. It's
it's so simple it just works.
Yeah. It's pretty much from like people from like casting networks and Actors Access. They branched off. You know how it is. They made their own little thing and try to pick the best of those things and make it easy.
Is it free? This feels like an ad now.
It's free for if you're with an agency, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Yeah, but it is everything's grandfather clause before January 1st. So if you get all your stuff on there before January 1st, it'll stay on there.
Okay.
For free. Like they're not going to charge you or
Nice.
anything.
I think I did see something like that because I did it last night. I did all of my profiles like updated with the new agency up until like 4 a.m. last night.
It's very tiring. The only thing I have to put
I was
on,
like, I want to do it all in one sitting. I don't want to have to keep coming back to it because then it'll really feel like it's taking forever. So
the Actors Access one is the one I'm dreading. I think I'm going to end up dropping probably $300.
Oh wow! For pictures,
and I guess adding new clips,
God,
then
so
got to do the
expensive.
slate shots.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
like,
do you think slate shots are really important?
Here's my thing. I can't wait until I make it.
Of course.
Because there's a lot of things that I'm seeing that I'm just like, come on, we can move past that. Like. The way I see it is like if I'm a casting agent and I've been doing this business for 25 fucking plus years, I don't see why I need to see a 5-second clip of your picture. Why?
Do you think it's just the fact that you just did the work, that you committed to it?
Yeah, so that's the same reason why people that get their masters and PhDs are respected.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to compare it to.
Yes, that's because they.
It is the PhD of Actors Access.
It's not the fact that you got the degree; it's the fact that you finished it.
Yeah, they're committed to yes.
Oh my god.
However, there comes a point where it's like if I'm like I don't. As actors, like we get like these fucking long ass scripts to audition. And I'm going through it and I'm thinking like, sure, you can call me. Oh, you're just complaining. You're complaining. Okay, fine, yeah. But I'm thinking like time. So I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. Why do I need to see all these actors do fucking 5 to fucking 7 pages of dialogue? Why? I've been doing this for 25 plus years. I'll be able to tell them the first 2 pages whether or not you're good for the role. So I think that a lot of times it's just like a way, this is my opinion, that it's like there's multiple reasons probably why, but I think one of those reasons on that list is like, it's just like, oh, I just want to be a big dick and make you do 8 pages for no reason.
Yeah, it's the
for
politics.
absolutely no reason. And also to think about like before self tapes, actors were getting those 5 to 7 pages. So imagine being a casting director and you're sitting in the fucking room watching these actors do that, all those pages, that would get very tiring. So, and you're telling me you need 5 to 7 pages of dialogue to decide whether or not this person's right for the role? No, what's funny is like they already realized probably in the first page. But for some fucking reason, we want you to go do it all.
God, there was a
and then
short
it goes to the
film
commit thing.
that made me read 11 pages for the audition.
What the fuck, bro?
And of course it wasn't a good audition. Like I knew submitting it, I was like, I'm literally like, got this last minute. It's due immediately. Like I'm just gonna try my best.
And that's all you can do.
You're
Yeah,
lying.
exactly.
You were lying.
Didn't get that one.
You're lying. There's no way.
Yeah,
Okay.
11 pages.
But hold on. Because I know we exaggerate things. So be honest.
Was it
what
double
was the time
spaced?
frame?
Yeah.
What was the time frame? Like really break that down, because that does not make no logical sense.
I mean, it wasn't anything with representation. It was something I had submitted for independently on
self-submittals.
Actors Access.
Hey, shout out to
and I don't
self-submittals.
Yeah, right.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I don't wait.
I mean, I'm non-union as well, so
me
there's
too.
already yeah.
We all have
We're
the
not
same boat.
protected.
Yeah, we're not protected. We suck.
That's why we got to read 11 pages.
Yeah, I know. We'll still do it, but fuck. So did you get it like on a Monday, and then they wanted it back
At
to
this
like a
point,
Tuesday?
it was like a year and a half or 2 years ago that I did this one, so I don't remember
you don't
like
remember.
the full details, but I
Okay.
do remember it just being very, very quick, like having
Yeah.
to just like almost like meditate beforehand and like try to like harness the mind power to like
Yeah.
zero in on this, like really take in the words, really make that short-term memory work, and then just like completely forget about it afterwards. So
Yeah.
I was able to remember the words, but I mean, there's only, I don't know, when you're memorizing that much on the fly, like it shows in the audition itself that you're thinking of the words, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why it wasn't a good audition.
No, it happens.
You
it
can see it on my
happens.
face, but-
And obviously, I know like there are some people that are very good. At
Yeah, absolutely.
memorizing super quick. My one of the roommates sent me something that Tom Holland actually doesn't memorize his lines. He memorizes them the day of because he wants to be a blank canvas for the directors. And Joe's like, I gotta say something about this shit. He wants to be
We're ready.
a blank canvas for the directors,
Exactly.
so that way they can easily direct him, because for him he feels like as if he was to prep and stuff, he'll get stuck in his ways and he won't be able to break out of that. Now I understand that they're like theater actors are very, in my opinion, because I kind of was and wasn't, they are very like, nope, this is how it's done, this is how it's done type of thing. Whereas film actors are a little bit like, oh yeah, cool, you know, because there's a lot of stop and go. We have room to like repeat, where theater, you rehearsing for 3 months. Once show starts, there's no stop. Like we got show keeps going. There's no, can we cut, start, go back to one? So I understood it, but that's the beauty about like memorization. There's no right or wrong. There's literally
Right.
You have your own way, I have my own way.
What's your way? You
I
get
just-
up at 5 a.m.
There's no radio.
You're not wrong. I
Eat my
do.
gummy vitamins.
Yeah, right, exactly. Come
Yeah, I'm excited about
Gym.
it. Yeah, basically, I like beat my brain to a pulp on the first day I get the script. I immediately memorize the words. I'm not adding no emotion.
Yes,
I don't
yeah.
do no.
That's what I do.
No, like, who's this character? What does he do for fun? Does he drink coffee? Is it hazelnut? Is it vanilla? No, I just memorize the words. Once I get the words down and they're monotone, because I'm just memorizing words, then I can go easily in trying to worry about whether or not, like, what's the little mini story for this self-tape, you know, and try to add some afflictions at certain points or whatnot. So that's what I do. And I just really keep doing that. The first day, I just beat down just the memorization of the words over and over and over and over. And then the next day, then I pretty much got it after that. And then I'm just kind of like, okay, cool. Now let me focus on this.
Sprinkle an emotion
Yeah.
after that.
What about you?
Yeah, right. A little sprinkle. I also try to memorize all the words first, but I do incorporate like, who is this character? What do they mean by what they're saying? Like, what is the context behind what they're saying? Because that helps my brain with the memorization.
Yeah.
And then once it's all memorized and I kind of have the background of it, then I explore like the different ranges of emotions of the character in the scene. Like, what if I played this really tense and stressed versus what if I played this really loose and like, I don't care for some reason. Just going all over the place and just seeing what elements of each of those like extreme emotions works, and then I kind of make my own thing out of it.
Yeah. What about you, Joe? I heard you earlier say she asked you if you were an actor. Internally, I was like, yeah, he is. And you're like, oh no, that's Blair, but blah blah blah. Because you did a play. You did a lead, a pretty big lead.
Wait, what was the play?
Crucible.
Yeah, Crucible.
Okay.
But he wasn't just like
Damn
he was
Forrest
at. You were on stage like 90% of the time.
We counted all the lines, and I had the most lines.
Amazing.
And it was
You weren't-
so they made me do it because like for the acting. This is back in college. This is like
Who made you do it? It was the Florida man. It was my neighbor.
Oh my god!
But like for the class, for the acting class, because we had to take the acting class just for the degree and stuff, you had to audition like just for the
yeah, I
class.
remember.
And then
Yeah.
so we did the audition. And they're like, "Cool, you got this role." I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And it's like, and it's the most like fucking shit. But I did like memorizing is so hard for me. Like it took so long to do. But what's crazy is like I didn't even think I was gonna be able to do it. But like if repetition, it's insane kind of what your brain kind of remembers, so you don't even have to think about it after a while. It just kind of like spews out.
Yeah.
And like once it's there, once you get on a roll, it just keeps going. So like that's what's crazy. But like doing it as you guys do, like on the daily and stuff,
Yeah.
doing it that way, fuck no.
I call it.
Fuck no.
I was telling Joe. I call it like
My brain's not trained in that way.
the rip and tear method. Is just kind of my thing that I made up. It's just you're ripping your brain up
Oh my God.
for the memorization.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's healing, but then the next day you end up memorizing. So like to I guess explain it. So like when I'm getting those lines and I'm going over it like in that day, by the end of the day, my brain is literally hurting like 110%.
Oh my God.
But then the next morning, like all the words like start to
all
come
there.
out. Like I
Nice.
might mess up like once or twice, but they all start to come out. And then by the third day, if I get like 4 or 5 days till self-tape, then it's like piece of cake. I'm kind of at the point where I can start adding like weird afflictions for absolutely no reason. And I love when I memorize like lines like really good, because then I'm just playing around with it, and
Yeah.
that's the best.
Oh,
when I
absolutely.
know like, yeah, I got this shit down. Okay, cool. I can like switch.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I was watching Actors on Actors. And,
Okay, yeah. I started one
this is a-
episode of it.
This,
I haven't
this,
finished
this is a moment. Oh, hi. How you doing? I feel like this is the moment.
This is a show. What
Yeah,
is it?
it's a show. So it's
Yeah.
actors
Netflix or what?
interview each other.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's variety, right? Yeah.
Yep.
They
Actors
create
on
it.
Actors.
Uh-huh.
And they bring on different actors and they
Like
just-
celebrities actors? Or
Yeah,
just
and
like
they talk
random-
Yeah,
about
I was
okay.
watching the Margot Robbie and
I watched
Cillian
that too.
Murphy one. Yeah, I'm like halfway
Yeah.
through that one.
Yeah, they just bring them on and they talk about like like their projects that they've done and all that good stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they just recently started the directors on on Variety.
Nice.
So I watched the Michael B. Jordan one with Ben Affleck.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
So that was pretty cool. But fudgesicles, what the fuck was I gonna say? God damn it!
Crickets.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
What is that?
It was no. Nah, I totally fucking blinked out. Fucking Christ! No, not
It'll
fucking
come to
okay. No, it won't come to me. I'm fucking mad. It's okay. But I do have. Well, I'll remember. Of course, I got stories anyway. So today.
I was about to ask you, like, how's your day?
Oh yeah. How was your day? Why were you
My day was great.
angry?
Yeah, I wasn't really angry, guys. I wasn't angry to the 7 people that actually listen to the show. To 7 people that actually listen to the show. No. Oh, hey, my brain's going everywhere, bro. We were at 1,000 subscribers, and then people dropped out, so now we're at 998 subscribers.
Well, do
fuck
guys-
you.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Whoever did
Damn.
that. Side note.
1K, can't let him have that.
What were you gonna say?
Do you guys post like frequently?
Oh yeah, on
Yeah.
YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just started back up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when
you went on hiatus.
Yeah, we were on a major
Yeah.
hiatus.
So that's why you lost people.
But no. So last week we had hit over 1,000 subscribers. I called them and tell them like, "Hey, bro, we finally hit 1,000."
Got it.
And then I didn't tell you this part, but then like the next day it dropped to 90.
What video did we post that day? Do you remember? Was it maybe that video, whatever? Because we were posting like once a day, right? So it's probably
Yeah, I
whatever that
haven't
was.
posted since 2 days ago because we only got like 5 videos left. So I'm like trying to wait until this episode's done so we can clip and make some funny videos out of this so I can have things to send
Right,
to the
right.
public. But I don't remember. It's very weird how certain things get the views, and there's certain
Like
topics.
what
I'm like,
sticks, who stays, like, 'cause
Yeah.
that is weird that it was a week ago you got 1,000 subscribers and then it dropped.
yeah,
after,
like we
what-
lost.
yeah,
So
literally what
I don't
happened.
know. Maybe
That's
someone
interesting.
heard my excitement from across the world, and they're like, "Wait, Blair,
Fuck this guy.
hitting his dreams and goals? Fuck that guy.
There you
Fuck that
go.
guy."
Fuck the haters.
Something's
You don't
wrong.
need them.
Something's wrong.
Fuck them haters, mate.
I found with my YouTube
Tommy
subscribers, it's a lot of
have a
middle
YouTube?
schoolers. I do. I don't post that much. I want to. I have a bunch of travel videos that I've filmed over the past 3 years that I've never edited together because it takes forever to edit.
Yeah, it
as
does.
you guys know.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's wild. I love the process. It's just when I take a really long break and I get back to it, I'm like, it's gonna take so long.
Yeah.
But one of my plans in the new year is to start posting these videos to YouTube, and then I was telling you earlier, I do these like acting challenges on TikTok that I've kind of repurposed as shorts that I've put on YouTube, which have gotten the most views out of everything that I've done, and I get new subscribers every time I post an acting challenge short, and it's always a middle schooler because they'll comment, they'll like, I can see who's subscribed, and I go to their page and it's like just like a video game cover photo and
Classic.
I don't know,
Classic
some little
middle school.
cartoon as the profile picture.
How many subscribers are you at now?
Like 70.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
Once you get to the
that
big
active on
leagues, 998.
right, yeah.
We're almost there.
You're closer to monetization than me.
Yes.
I think it was 2019 when we hit like just 100. So fucking long ago.
Nice. I think you only
Jesus.
need 500 now though to start monetizing.
Oh really?
Yeah, they
That's so
updated
sad.
it.
God damn it. Fucking shit.
That's all good though. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, you are correct. Yeah, 500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching the YouTube algorithm
that's-
videos because I'm like, if I'm going to post these, like,
Yeah,
I want to
that's new.
see if I can make them do well. That would be really cool.
What's your? Do you watch a lot of YouTube at all?
I used to a lot. Recently, I guess, yeah. Like whenever I need to learn something for some reason.
Oh, you watch a lot of
I look
tutorial
up a
stuff?
YouTube video. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you don't have like
Yeah.
weird video because why I'm saying this is like this guy he listens to those like ASMR
Oh.
cracking videos.
That's another thing I
sleep.
like. I don't know why. It's like the dolls. Like I just
You like?
ASMR. Like yeah. Like I get it. I think, but it's not for me.
It's soothing. It just makes me go to sleep. That's
Nice.
it.
That's good.
Now I
That's good.
started turning on like rain.
Okay.
sounds to
Yeah,
this.
I can do
I don't really
rain.
need it, but I just do it.
Yeah.
Because it sounds.
Wait, so
kinda cool.
ASMR, what type of videos is it? Like the
Oh,
girls
like
with the long
massaging
nails?
and
like...
no massaging and
Like chiropractic.
chiropractic stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I'll sit there and I'll start falling asleep.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing. It's like a psychological thing. Like, so what happens is my body is, I'm watching it, and then slowly but surely, it's like registering, and my brain is starting to like almost feel like what that person's feeling. So my body starts to get relaxed. It literally
Interesting.
happens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you crack your back?
Kind of actually.
Oh,
Do
Lord.
it.
I don't know if it will, but oh, it just did. I felt it. It's not super loud.
Oh damn.
I can only cck it to a certain extent because I have scoliosis. So
Oh God! Now I can't crack nothing.
not trying to break it.
What? No. So I'm looking in the notes, and I wanted to bring this up. Two things. So it's a little story.
Okay.
Of course, it's DoorDash. I got an order, and the person that had to drop the food off, their name was Blair, and it was a girl.
Okay.
And I texted her, and I was like, texting her about the food, and then I was like, "Hey, sorry to ask you. which is crazy because it's like, I'm sure she was like, why is a DoorDasher asking me a question that has nothing to do with food? So I was like, hey, I got a question to ask you. Is your name really Blair? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, because my name is Blair. And then she goes, okay. I was just like making sure because I saw that and I was like, whatever. And so I drive to her location and, you know, I was looking forward to actually meet her.
Yeah.
So when I got to the door, I was walking slow because I really wanted her to like come to the door, you know, or whatever. And here's another thing. The only reason why I say her, because it is a her. At the time, I didn't know it was a guy or a girl. So I didn't know if it was a guy or a girl.
Okay.
But as I'm walking, I was walking slow so I can like, maybe they'll like come out. And I got to the door, dropped the food off, took a picture, and I'm like walking away. I'm like, oh, dang, well, I guess I don't get to meet Blair. And then the person opens the door and it's a girl and she goes, hey, Blair. And I'm like, oh, hey,
Day
nice
made,
to meet
huh?
you. My name's Blair too. Spelled with no E. Like, yeah, spelled no E. It was so crazy. And then her sister comes around. She goes, wait, there's another Blair in Cali? I'm like, hey, yeah. And we just had a little
Nice.
moment of just like,
Y'all are dating now?
just Blair. No.
Cute.
No. She was cute, but no. That was
Cute.
that was.
Cute story.
Yeah. Well,
Blair and Blair.
Hey, come on, guys. Speaking of
genuinely
cute
do.
stories, I actually want to ask you guys a question because let me see, where's it at? Wait. Oh God. Oh yeah. What's something that you never told your ex?
Something that I never told my ex.
Yeah, that you've always like, that you kept and you never told. And even as I'm saying that, you could look back and be like, damn, I never told. What's that one thing you never told your ex?
I know.
Like, what?
Felt like,
Did I
anything.
tell?
felt like it was pretty honest.
Wait, what?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I
say,
am so on. Wait,
did
what's
you
your
have one?
zodiac sign?
Wait, what'd you say?
Aries.
Yeah, there you go. Aries is my moon sign, I think. It's like very direct, very like
We're
honest.
Aries.
You're an Aries too?
Yeah, both of us.
Oh, okay.
Our birthdays are one day
Nice.
apart.
Amazing. Wow.
No, that's a for real
Practically
thing.
brothers. No way.
Yeah, no.
That's so cool.
No, it's not.
Why is it not
It's
cool?
not cute.
'Cause it's not.
Are you guys the same age too?
Just for one day on my
One
birthday.
day. Yeah, his
Just for one day.
His birthday's
But
April
actually-
7th.
Okay.
Mine's April 8th.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice,
he's
nice.
92. I'm
It is
91.
cute.
Is there one thing that I do have that I never told my ex? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
You go first.
But, well, I mean, she thought, okay, it wasn't cheating, okay?
Sorry.
Starting out strong.
Yeah, that was funny. And then you're like, whoa. I just imagine like a whole class of people like, what? Hold on. All right, hold on. Is that, wait, what do you got to say, Blair? We're watching. Cancel culture is waiting. Is he going to say it? Get him, go. No. So I didn't do nothing, but I was talking naughty things to a girl that I had the opportunity to go to her place, but I never did.
So it was like emotional cheating.
Yeah, I guess if
Via
verbal.
texting.
Wait, so what is this?
Sexting?
That is, okay.
Yeah, verbal. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing ever
But
happened.
that's what you would tell her.
Yeah,
It wasn't really cheating.
Yeah, I don't know, like, because everyone's version of cheating is different. Like, I felt like back then, like, you can label what cheating was a lot more clearer. But because of social media and everybody's wants to be so progressive and like change and add different definitions to words that have been around for decades and like, well, no. So now cheating is like a broad term now. It's not so straightforward. Because I definitely remember growing up, because I'm a millennial baby, like there were some things like, no, that's cheating. That is cheating. Where it's like, well, nowadays, like,
No, it's true. There's a lot
that
of
is
like
cheating or not.
gray lines because even
Yeah,
somebody
there's gray lines now.
Right.
somebody was saying the other day like even all the the bases have changed. Because like back in my day, it was first base was making out, second base was touching body parts, and then it sounds so gross when you say it like that. Third base was like oral stuff, and then home run was like penetration sex.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
but then now it's like all different. There's like shortstop and shit.
Shortstop.
And then,
What the fuck is that?
that stuff in between.
I'm not a sports person, so if someone was like, "You want a shortstop?" I'd be like,
It's
"What
baseball.
the fuck does that mean?"
It's baseball. God damn! I know the baseball people are gonna be like, "Well, who's this fucking girl? Get her off the fucking team. We don't want her."
I was never that was actually a thing. I was always last to be picked in PE.
oh,
No,
But it's okay, because I mean, I hated that class anyways.
I love PE.
I only took it so I could be in drama class.
there it is. There it is.
I actually got to be in drama class all 4 years of high school, and in Omaha public schools, you can't take electives more than 2 times. But somehow they managed to let me.
Amazing.
The New York Star.
Hey man,
There's always a way to trick the system.
there's always a way. But yeah, your guys' turn. Yeah, that was my.
Fuck,
Yeah,
I'm
that
still
was
trying
yours.
to think of one.
Okay,
Go
I
ahead.
think I have one.
think I'm watching
I can't
something.
fully remember if I did say this or not, so maybe I didn't. I don't know. But basically, if you take time for yourself and improve yourself, maybe we can get together or back together in the future. I think that is something I never said to him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was deep.
Yeah.
What? That was to your ex?
Uh-huh.
How many boyfriends have you had?
I have my second right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cap.
So that was my first boyfriend.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Off camera, she told us there was more. All right?
No, I've always been very picky, very, very picky. I've
yeah.
been on dates with like quite a few people, but in terms of like full on committed relationship, like I think the shortest relationship that I never count was like 2 months long.
Oh God.
Yeah. I found out he was lying to me about everything. so
So then you just didn't count it?
I didn't want to.
Yeah, too late.
No,
Well, you know
no,
what?
still
Even
counts.
if you don't count it, the Lord does.
This is the council.
Too late. Too late.
Forgive me.
Too late.
Nope.
Baby Barbara counts that shit. All right.
Oh man.
God, don't look at Yoda. He ain't gonna save your ass. Baby Yoda. Wait, so you've only dated a total of 2 people? Like authentically?
Yeah,
it's
like,
three.
yeah, like
It's three. We're
authentically
counting that
dated.
month.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
okay. Well, we'll say 3. We'll say 3 for the
Okay,
sake of this
3.
conversation. So
but long-term relationships too.
yes.
Yeah.
So would you say that you've clearly, Blair, as I'm asking this question, would you say you've turned down quite a few men that you've dated?
Oh, yeah.
I know it's a slightly dumb question. So there's a
definitely
follow up
did.
is would you agree that most guys want most women, but most women don't want most guys?
That's interesting.
Based with your experience.
Um,
And you can kind of like
Have you been ghosted?
Because I mean,
have
hearing
I been ghosted?
Yes.
I don't think so, to be honest. I think I've mostly done the ghosting.
yeah.
There it is.
Block numbers, lie
And you
about where I
solved
live. I've done
Well,
that.
'cause the reason why I asked that question is because a lot of guys, I think, so it's funny, like all my homegirls, we talk about stuff like this and they always say like, oh, guys are hoes. They're always like doing this. But then I'm like, well, look at how many guys did you have you actually dated? And they'll say like, 5, 6. Would you say you've turned down more guys than dated? Well, yeah, Doug's only dated 5 and 6 or whatever. Well, there's your answer. Clearly that wouldn't make that logic wouldn't make sense if guys were out and about, like, getting all this sex, because the number would be so high for relationships on top of that, but they're not.
Right. Yeah,
They're
I think
not.
a lot of men, from my experience, are afraid of who they are, or afraid of commitment, are looking for a woman who is put together to save them. I feel like I came across a few of those situations before where they're like, oh, because I was vegan for like 6 years. I'm mostly vegan now. I'm just like a little more lenient. But yeah, I remember a few guys were like, "Oh, you're vegan and you're healthy, and you can help me be healthy, and you can save me." And I'm like, "Oh,
See,
well,
listen,
if you can't help yourself,
girls know what they know. I be saying this all the time that I'm not saying this is you, but like hearing what you're saying, it's like almost like most, I'll say most, not all. Most women don't want to like come in and fix a guy. They just want him already like ready to
I mean, it's
go.
like we don't want to be your
Like,
mother.
ready to go. Like,
It's so unattractive.
it is.
It's just not.
You know,
it's not
so
for me.
Yeah, that's. I love the
can't.
honesty.
Yeah,
I love the honesty.
for real. I'm like,
Goddamn.
I have so much to still do for myself. Like, I don't have time for this. I need someone who knows who they are.
Yeah.
And so that we can build that relationship with each other, because that is what a healthy relationship is at the end of the day. It's two people who know who they are coming together, you know?
So. I don't know shit. I don't know myself at all. At all. How many girls have you turned down, Joe?
Like this week? No, I was kidding. This past
Slut.
you do slut.
Attaboy. Woo. Yeah. Oh, God, I gotta tell you guys something too.
In total?
I got friend zoned again. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are we talking on like the dating? I do a lot of ghosting on the dating apps. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you do that.
They're like, hey, I'm like, I don't want to talk to you.
I didn't like the dating apps. I never went on a date with someone through an app. It was always someone I met in person.
Yeah, that's how I've noticed it kind of is nowadays for the
so
most
much better.
part.
It's so much quicker because it's like you get the vibe right away. Like on a screen, you don't get the vibe right away. Anyone could pretend to be anyone, you know?
Yeah. So also too, they said that cold approaching doesn't happen that much anymore. So, you know, with men, because you know, we have like the dating apps and stuff like that, and it has disconnect, and social media has disconnect human connection. Back then, guys would literally go up to a girl that they thought was attractive and shoot their shot. They don't. That doesn't happen like as a lot that it did back in the day.
Yeah, now girls are scary.
Yeah, it's like okay. Look, it's a good thing I edit some of these videos because
Why? Because this next part might not make the
it might not make this cut. But then Joe's like, yeah, right, motherfucker. This made the cut. Hey, yo, who put that out there? This might not make the cut. So like, okay, call me weird or whatever. I'm fine with rejection, but there's certain type of rejection. So, you know, okay, I hate saying this word, but it's like, yeah, you know, if the vibes are there, then like, I guess you can lean in for the kiss. However, I've been known to sometimes like ask for a kiss. And I know that sounds so weird. I know.
Wait, all
right?
I can think of is like a grandma being like, "Give me a kiss."
No, you know, I'm gonna expose myself. You know, it's all good. It's because like I've seen too many times like guys just get diss when they're leaning in for like the kiss or whatever,
okay.
and I just think to myself, like, well, what type of rejection do you want to experience? Do you want to experience the embarrassment of like leaning in or getting slapped? You know what I mean? Okay, the slap is a little extreme, but asking, well, okay, that is a little weird, right? However, it does build that comfortability that you're taking in consideration of the girl's personal space. Then also, do I get embarrassed? Yeah, because she just said no because I just asked, which is slightly embarrassed.
Well,
however, it's not that big of a deal because then I can laugh it off and like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. You know, I know it sounds weird, but
How do you ask? Because that's important.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay, I'm not gonna go in a scene and go.
Right, action.
No, it's just I don't know. I'll make like a sarcastic joke about like kissing, whatever. And
Would it be just crazy if we just like kiss right now? Or
Yeah, right. What if we just like totally made out right now?
It's just like so random.
Yeah, no.
be so
I mean, no. I just I'll just ask like, oh, I was wondering if I can kiss you, just like that, you know. And I haven't been turned down as much as you would think. It usually goes with the.
I didn't think anything.
She goes.
To be clear.
She leaves. Yeah, fucking weirdo. Fucking weirdo. She's like, I was just about to hook you up, Blair, but never mind. Hey, sorry, girls. He's off limit now. He's weird. He doesn't pass the test. He just has to pass the vibe test. So no, what happens? I'll ask like, oh, I was wondering if I can, give you a kiss or whatever. I'm not asking like immediately. It's like I'll ask because I feel like okay, maybe this is a moment, but I'll ask.
Right, for sure.
They'll do a lean and they'll be like, oh, that's interesting. And I'm like, oh, I mean, you could just tell me no. I'm a fucking weirdo. Nowhere. I'll just like really downplay myself, and somehow in a weird way, like they'll just be like, oh, no, silly. Yeah, and they'll just kiss me. Yeah,
that's fair. Because like my biggest thing with that too is you're right. It's like how do you know? How do you know exactly? Because the one thing I do not want to happen. Rejection is okay. It's like no, thank you. But it's like if you do it, then he's like, what a fucking creep. You see that shit, and just being known as just that creepy guy that just did that, and you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go fucking not be. I'm never gonna talk to you again. This is just okay. Bye. I didn't exist.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I mean, that's not that bad. I had a guy on a date who literally told me that he made a lot of money and that if I was with him, I would never have to work. And I thought that was fucking weird. I know some girls like it, but I was like, really?
Sketchy, yeah.
Wait, he said that?
Yeah.
Oh, tell him to give him my number then. What's good? I ain't trying to work.
Yeah, that was before I moved to LA.
Focus on my dream.
Can I date him? Can I get his number?
Also, okay, so I was listening to a podcast too about first date things. And they were talking about flowers, and this is where I said like the kissing thing. There's a certain type of rejection or whatever the case may be, and the thing is, but one party said women don't appreciate flowers as much as they used to. When going on a date, and then some of the girls were like, "Oh, well, no, that's not, blah blah blah." And the thing was that as guys, we, and this is where social media kind of really skewed the dating market because. Okay, let's. This is analogy for people listening. 7 people, so we can take. Rebecca, small town of 50 people and 50,000 people. And that's who she sees, right? This is before social media. So she kind of knows who the guy she's dealing with. She's been there her whole life. You can make the argument that there's a more appreciation with that scenario. Take her and then put her in a big city, then also throw social media in there. Well, actually, don't put her in big city. Take that, but put her in her 2018, same town, 50,000 people. She still sees the same guys. However, now she has dating apps or Instagram, which is technically a dating app in itself, if you think about it. She has guys hitting her up outside of her market that are offering her things where flowers are being outshined by trips, gifts, lavish lives. And so because a lot of women are experiencing the Instagram, restaurants, the luxury, the simple things are not as I'm not saying they're not complete, they're just not as.
Take it for granted.
Yeah. So the pretty much the argument was that it's too much of a risk for a guy to come on the first date with flowers nowadays, because, and I've talked to girls too that, when girls are going on a date, they're trying to look like, okay, cool, let's see how this works out. Sometimes flowers can be viewed as, oh, that's too much already. Or sometimes
on the first date?
On the first date. Or sometimes
that is too much.
It can be, right? See? So now it's kind of like one of these things where some people are saying like flowers should come later on if you guys manage to get to like the second.
That's true, because I was thinking about it.
Sorry for on that rant. But,
no, it's okay. I was just trying to put my head into the perspective of going on a first date because it's been a really long time.
Yeah, no, because you locked in, loaded. I heard your story. Your guy, you made him work hard.
That's right. That's right.
Fucking ringer.
Yeah, friend zoned him first.
She said that like, I friend zoned that fucker. But he did his job.
Okay.
And then he brought you flowers. And you're like,
Right,
oh,
then he
wait.
brought me flowers.
And I was like, all right, fine.
Yeah, no, I think like me today, if I were on a first date with someone and they brought flowers on the first date, I would think that they're just bringing it because they think it's something that they have to do.
Yeah.
So to confirm,
and
I
then
guess,
also
you know.
too, there's also the thought of like, because it's kind of like a taboo like thing that I guess doesn't happen. It's like, what's your motive then? Like girls are thinking the flowers are a nefarious motive.
Yeah,
Whereas
'cause,
back
you know,
then it was like literally I know this, like it was back then like flowers was just like, oh my God. And also too, back then when you went on a date with someone, more than likely you guys were gonna end up dating. Like it was almost a guarantee. And when I say back then, I mean like a little bit of our childhood going into like our early teens, and then like our moms and dads, like, you know, when they went on dates, it was like, yeah, when we went on dates, it was, yeah, that's who we dated. We ended up like boyfriend and girlfriend after that. It wasn't like okay, cool, next
That's
date.
why the divorce rate's so
Next
high,
date.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Next date. Next date.
Yeah. Interesting.
so
Yeah, I
for-
think like love bombing is such a thing now too, you know. So it's like that
Love
also.
bombing?
I feel
Yeah.
like, yeah.
You want to explain what that is for people that might know?
Yeah, I mean, love bombing, from my understanding,
Throw
is,
that ass in a circle. Let me see them cheeks, girl. Let me see what you're doing back there.
well, it's when a guy or anyone really that you're dating just like gives you so many flowers and gifts and just like over gives to the point where like you're so enthralled and
Blinded
blinded
by all the red flags
yeah,
and stuff.
exactly. So then they end up I don't know, it can turn very toxic essentially. Like
Yeah.
they can use that against you to be like just for manipulation and
course.
abuse essentially. So yeah, and love bombing is something that's becoming more and more talked about now because I think it wasn't recognized for so long.
Interesting.
So, like, it's a new term for
yeah, I
it.
say I've heard it, but I never knew exactly like in that detail. I always thought if you were just like just even saying the words "I love you," but like in a manipulative. I knew it was like manipulative,
Yeah,
but I
it's
thought
like
it was
showing
like
love like all at once, like super intensely, and then
Yeah.
using that to kind of twist the knife and be like, now you
Interesting.
got to do what I want.
Here's the thing too, like there is a game that's being played between both parties, and I hate to say the game, but it really is because, you know, when you go on these first dates, there is a slight expectation of something between both parties. You're hoping that the guy's not a creep, he's not a killer, but you're hoping that he looks like his picture, hoping that he looks attractive, hoping that he's a conversationalist, you know, guy, same thing, hoping that you're not like, you know, a catfish, you're hoping that you look good, hoping that, hey, you're everything.
And also not a killer.
Yeah, not a killer. Yeah, you know, not a silent killer. So there is a game that's, you know, being played. It's just kind of like I'm realizing the more I'm out here, I am taking back a lot of things that I used to do for girls in the first dates. And, you know, second, I had went on 2 dates with the chick not too long ago. However, it didn't get past. It didn't get to a third. You know, she hit me up and said, "Hey, there's no chemistry there or whatever."
it's the friend zone in the same day one.
No, no. Yeah, that's one of them. But I started off with like low tier restaurants or whatever because
In-N-Out, Burger King,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because of the
sexiest
fact that
ones.
like, and it sounds so messed
all
up,
the
but it's like,
stops.
damn.
Wendy's.
Because here's like, I guess time, time is a big thing. However, if we're looking at tangible things, I'm very traditional in the fact that like the guy should pay on the first date. And then second, I guess whatever you guys can do, whatever you want after that. But the first date, yeah, I think guys should pay for that. Which with that being said, I do think, you know, at that point then as a guy, you got to be very careful not to like go to a super expensive restaurant because with social media, you're out of the dating game. So you would know, but like, there's so many options for women in front of them that it's like, well, damn, I don't know, you know, let me just try this guy out. So it's like, there's stories of guys dropping like 150, 200 on a date, and then that's pretty much it. It doesn't go nowhere. So
Right.
yeah, you can make the argument, then why are you expecting anything? But here's the thing, both parties are expecting something. So there's nothing wrong with that. However, if we really looked at it without emotions and at at a very logical, just straightforward thing, most of the time guys are losing more than more tangible things. Tangible means physical.
money-wise,
Physical stuff.
Right.
Versus like the girl is just, time is important,
That's
but
interesting,
however,
yeah.
she's going to get her time right back because there's another dude like lined up for the rest of the week.
Interesting.
But that's like, in general.
Right. I
Yeah.
did go on a date with a guy.
Did it go on a guy?
On a guy once.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the fourth one. That she definitely doesn't count, right?
I went on a date with a guy once where I did want to go to a fancy restaurant.
Go ahead.
And then after that date, I cut it off.
No, you see?
Did he ask like what
literally
restaurant,
looked
and
up
then
the
you said
menu
this
and
was?
No.
Did he pick it or did you pick it?
Oh, yeah.
But he asked you. He asked you, he was like,
me
"Where do
I
you
would
want
wanna
to go?"
And I was like,
What?
oh shit, I really want to try the ravioli at this place.
No.
How much was the ticket total?
I don't remember.
Wait, what kind of star restaurant are we talking about? What level star?
I don't think it was like Michelin star by any means.
No,
but,
no, definitely. I don't think you're that.
Yeah, but it
evil
was
person.
in France when I was studying abroad.
And it was good. It was the best
so
ravioli you had.
It was pretty good.
So
pretty good. Worth
so
it.
you wanted to go to an expensive restaurant, a fancy restaurant, and
Somewhat expensive.
yeah, something like that. But you already knew going in that you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Did it taste better
was-
free?
I know. I knew it in the moment too. I was like, this is so bad.
As you're eating the ravioli, but it's so good.
my
It's so
God.
bad, but it's so good.
This is real time right here. Like, I hope people that are listening understand, like, a lot of girls be thinking like that. Like, yeah, I'll say yeah. And then in the moment, yeah, I'm not going to see this guy again. But, I'm going to enjoy this.
Girls
this
gotta eat.
girl math. Do I cook food and turn down the guy, or do I go get food and still turn down the guy? Go get free food and still turn down the guy.
Did you know before the date though that you were like, okay, after this, I'm never talking to him again, or was it during the date where you're like, oh fuck this guy, never talk to him again?
God, I don't ever want to
A little
see
bit of both.
Yeah.
It was like confirmed while eating the ravioli.
I'll just test it out.
this isn't
Was
gonna
there
work.
something wrong with him, or you were just?
I don't know. Like you said, I wasn't feeling the vibes.
Oh God! Oh fuck! Damn!
Yeah,
was
that
French?
was. What was that?
He was French. This was in France, you said?
Yeah, he was.
Before I
Yeah.
make this comment, is your
so
redhead? Is your redhead? Is that real?
Oh no, I diet.
You dye. You really do dye. What is
Yeah,
it?
I do diet. It's the color of my eyebrows. It's like
Oh.
a dark brown.
Okay,
almost
never
black.
mind. Because fucking redheads are evil. Evil. So I'm hearing that.
I wasn't gonna
Oh my
trust
God.
you,
That's
but
right,
now
they
I'll
do say
trust you.
that.
Yeah, no, I dated a redhead. Evil. Evil.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Why are they
love
evil?
redheads. Obviously, that's
Yeah, no, redheads are.
why I dyed it. But
I'm always attracted. I'm always because of the girl I lost my virginity to.
Was a redhead?
Yeah, she was redhead.
okay.
I'm always very attracted to redheads, always, but it never works out.
Damn.
There's always a butting heads. But there's sometimes a lot of sexual tension that sometimes happens, but most of the time never does. But they're just
See, what-
very feisty.
What I always did was go by zodiac compatibility.
Oh God.
That's what a lot of my friends do too, to know if it's
Yeah,
gonna work
if
ahead
it's
of
gonna
time.
work out.
Yeah, especially if you're like really attracted to them, because you probably need a redhead who's in the right zodiac
yeah.
house for you.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing too about zodiac signs is that I do follow them. Cover, my sister's very super spiritual. But she definitely told me don't take everything so literal.
Of
Because
course, yeah,
even
it's like
if
a guide.
something doesn't seem compatible, that's not always true. Sometimes things can happen where it may had said last week you and a Scorpio would never work out, and then all of a sudden you're married to a fucking Scorpio, and then you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
How'd that happen? So yeah, I do like to talk about it and I follow it, but I'm also a realist. I know there's just some things that are just black and white, and then there's some things like, oh no,
it's probably a sign, probably some crazy shit, some voodoo shit.
There you go.
God damn, you really just fucking took the. God damn, she literally said, I think I could get free food and then turn this guy down.
I do the same.
Yes.
No, Joe.
It's not a bad idea if you're desperate.
God damn, I was starving. Okay.
I was really hungry.
Was he ugly?
No, he wasn't ugly. It was the vibes, man. The vibes.
God damn.
And he offered, right? It's not like you're like, hey, take me on this expensive date.
He offered.
He's like, let me take you on a dinner date.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
He was
That's pretty much how it went.
nice. He was nice. He just.
But he was like, where do you want to go?
It didn't quite sound like that.
Damn it.
See, that's why this sounds so bad. It's I'll ask, like, can I take you out, but I'll never ask them where they want to go. Because here's the thing.
You make the plans.
Yeah, I make the plan.
Okay.
I'm a planner.
Okay.
And I do my research. So I don't ever need to ask you where you want to go eat food because I'm already like, let's say I found you on a dating app or whatever. Found you on a dating app. Hopefully you have stuff in there. I'll look through that. Magical.
Right.
IG comes into play.
You stalk.
And then, everyone's stalking. I'm looking through your IG because, we're going to get to that point of like, can I take you out to eat? I'm already knowing some things. And then a lot of times, I'm very good at like getting you to say what I want you to say. So in the sense of like, we'll talk about foods. You'll sometimes, like, for example, I was at a birthday party and one of the aunts and uncles, they were trying to figure out if this gift would work. So when they had the birthday girl with them, they're like, oh, wow, this would be a cool color. Like, oh, you like that color? Yeah, I like that color. So like, things like that. I would just get you to like say things where I'm like, okay, cool, I know that. And then
you're like a romantic.
Yeah, I
you
can.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Stalker romantic.
Yeah, that shit doesn't.
Yeah, stalker
that
romantic.
shit doesn't work out
That's
in
like
LA.
the guy in You.
God damn.
That's
yeah.
you.
No, I'm not you.
That's me.
What's his name?
Joe.
Yeah,
That's him.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh my
but
God.
yeah. So
You got the hat,
I
too.
never do that. The last date I went on, which I'll be nice. I won't say too much because she did ask, like, "Are you going to talk about it on the
You can always
podcast?"
edit it out.
Yeah, I know, right? I spent only like $40. And then she, like, the next day was like, "Hey, I think I just see you as more as a friend." And I was like, "All right,
Because
cool."
if you spent 50, maybe then.
Yeah. And I was like, "All right, cool." But yeah, it's funny because I told her to do a podcast, and then she was just like, well, later on, she's like, "Hey, are you gonna talk about our dates on the podcast?" I'm like,
You said,
"Oh,
fuck
no,
yeah.
baby." I was
Right
like,
now.
Yeah, I
You're
was
like,
like,
time,
now I will.
stamp an hour 21.
God damn, if we would have shit. Yeah, no, it was cool.
Man.
It was a cool little date. Yeah, she was cool. That's all I have to say.
All right.
But yeah, well, we definitely extended over, which is totally fine. That's enough things.
More clips. Yeah.
More clips to edit.
Yeah, totally. Got lots of content.
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
thanks for having
me.
The Ribsters.
Yeah, this was a lot of
very
fun.
much appreciate it. For everyone that's listening, please make sure you guys go like, subscribe.
Yeah, somebody fucking go subscribe and get it back to
I'll
1K.
subscribe to you guys.
Yay.
I think I followed it on Instagram,
And
so I'll
then-
go to YouTube.
Yeah, she did.
Thanks,
follow.
Rebby.
I saw that and I looked at it and debated to follow back, but I was like, nah. I was like, nah.
What did I do?
I was like, I'll
know
see her
what
in
you
real
did.
life.
I do know what I did.
Yeah, please share this with your grandma and your auntie and stuff like that. Joe, anything?
Nope. Have a good holiday.
Anything, Rebby, you got going on?
Yeah, happy holidays.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, thank you guys. Until next time on Cracking a Cold with the Boys. Bye.
Bye.